Welcome back to the channel BBC Coin. Have you ever checked the loose change sitting in your pocket, purse, or coin jar? What if one of those ordinary-looking pennies could be worth a life-changing amount of money? Today, we are diving into one of the most talked-about coins among collectors, the 1973 Lincoln 1-cent coin with no mint mark. While millions of these pennies were produced, certain rare examples and era varieties have sparked tremendous excitement in the coin collecting world. Some extraordinary specimens have generated incredible interest and eye-catching price discussions among collectors. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest coin discoveries, rare coin values, and collecting tips. Now let's get started. The 1973 Lincoln 1-cent coin is part of the famous Lincoln cent series that began in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the front. On the reverse, collectors will find the Lincoln Memorial design that was used from 1959 through 2008. One interesting detail about the 1973 penny is the absence of a mint mark on many examples. A coin with no mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. During that era, Philadelphia cents typically did not carry a mint mark, making this feature completely normal. The United States Mint produced billions of pennies in 1973. Because of this enormous production, most circulated examples are worth only a small premium over face value. But as every serious collector knows, the true treasure often lies in the details. When examining a 1973 Lincoln penny, collectors look for several important characteristics. The first is overall condition. Coins that have never entered circulation and retain their original mint luster are far more desirable than worn examples. A penny that appears freshly struck, with sharp details and minimal marks, can command significantly higher prices than an average circulated coin. Another factor is grading. Professional grading services evaluate coins on a numerical scale. The highest grades are extremely difficult to achieve because even tiny imperfections can reduce a coin score. A 1973 penny preserved in exceptional condition may attract strong competition from collectors seeking top population examples. Next comes the exciting world of mint errors. Mint errors occur during the manufacturing process and can create unique coins that stand out from the billions of normal pieces. These errors may include off-center strikes, double strikes, die cracks, die breaks, clipped planchets, and other unusual characteristics. Because every error coin is different, collectors are often willing to pay substantial premiums for dramatic and visually impressive examples. One of the most desirable possibilities is a double die variety. A double die occurs when the coin die receives a misaligned impression during production, causing certain letters, numbers, or design elements to appear doubled. Strong double die examples can become highly sought-after collectibles and may sell for impressive amounts depending on rarity and demand. Collectors also search for coins with major strike abnormalities. Imagine finding a penny where part of the design is missing, shifted, or dramatically distorted. These unusual characteristics instantly attract attention because they make the coin different from standard examples. Now let's talk about value. A typical circulated 1973 penny with no mint mark is generally worth only a small amount above face value. Uncirculated examples can be worth more, especially if they display attractive original surfaces and strong eye appeal. Higher grade examples certified by professional grading companies can command significantly higher prices because collectors compete for the finest known specimens. Error coins are where things become particularly exciting. Depending on the type, rarity, and severity of the error, values can rise dramatically. Certain major error coins from various years have sold for thousands, tens of thousands, and in some extraordinary cases, even more. This possibility fuels the ongoing treasure hunt that inspires collectors across the country. Every penny deserves a closer look because the smallest detail can make a tremendous difference. Imagine discovering a 1973 penny that appears completely ordinary at first glance. Then, under magnification, you notice unusual doubling, a striking mint error, or an exceptionally preserved surface. Suddenly, what seemed like a common coin could become the centerpiece of a collection. That is why experienced collectors recommend examining coins carefully under good lighting. A magnifying glass or coin microscope can reveal details invisible to the naked eye. Pay special attention to the date, lettering, and overall strike quality. Storage is equally important. If you believe you have found a potentially valuable coin, avoid cleaning it. Cleaning can permanently damage the surface and reduce collector value. Instead, place the coin in a protective holder and consider seeking professional evaluation. The fascination surrounding the 1973 Lincoln penny reflects a larger truth about coin collecting. Valuable discoveries often emerge from the most unexpected places. A coin that passes through countless hands may eventually be recognized as something special. Today we are diving into one of the most talked about coins among collectors, the Liberty 1-cent 1980 penny. Some rare examples and unusual era varieties have attracted enormous attention from collectors, and certain extraordinary specimens have been reported with values reaching incredible heights in the marketplace. Before you spend your next penny, watch this video all the way to the end because the coin sitting unnoticed in a jar, drawer, or old collection could be far more valuable than you ever imagined. The Lincoln cent, often called the Liberty 1-cent coin by collectors, has been a cornerstone of American coinage for generations. The 1980 penny was produced during a period when millions of coins were being struck for circulation. Because of the huge production numbers, most people assume every 1980 penny is common and worth only 1 cent. However, experienced collectors know that certain rare varieties, minting mistakes, and exceptionally preserved examples can be worth significantly more. The 1980 Lincoln cent was produced at the Denver Mint. Under normal circumstances, these coins display a small D mint mark beneath the date. However, stories of unusual examples, minting anomalies, and highly sought-after specimens have kept collectors searching through rolls of pennies for decades. Let's take a closer look at the design of this fascinating coin. On the front of the coin, you will find the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Above Lincoln's head appears the word Liberty, while the date 1980 appears on the right side. The phrase "Iron God We Trust" arches across the top of the coin. This iconic design has become one of the most recognized images in American coin history. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, a design that remained on pennies for many years. The words United States of America appear around the edge, along with E pluribus unum and the denomination 1 cent. What makes certain 1980 pennies so desirable? One reason is condition rarity. Most coins enter circulation and quickly develop scratches, marks, and wear. Coins that survive in pristine mint condition become increasingly difficult to find over time. Professional grading services carefully examine these coins and assign numerical grades based on preservation. A 1980 penny graded at the highest levels can command impressive premiums compared with ordinary circulated examples. Collectors compete aggressively for top population coins because they represent the finest known examples available. Another factor that can dramatically increase value is the presence of mint errors. Error coins have become one of the fastest growing areas of coin collecting. These mistakes occur during the manufacturing process and can create unique characteristics that make a coin stand out from millions of others. Some of the most valuable error types include off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, die cracks, broad strikes, and coins struck on the wrong metal planchette. Because these mistakes are often rare, collectors are willing to pay substantial amounts to own them. Imagine finding a coin that looks slightly different from every other penny you've seen. That unusual appearance could be the clue that leads to a remarkable discovery. Many collectors spend years searching bankrolls and old coin collections hoping to uncover one of these hidden treasures. Stories of valuable coins discovered in pocket change continue to inspire new generations of treasure hunters. When examining a 1980 penny, pay close attention to the date, lettering, and overall strike quality. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to inspect the details carefully. Look for unusual doubling, missing elements, striking abnormalities, or other characteristics that seem out of the ordinary. Condition is equally important. Avoid cleaning any coin you believe may be valuable. Cleaning can damage the surface and significantly reduce collector value. Even gentle polishing can leave microscopic scratches that professional graders can easily detect. If you believe you have found an unusual specimen, consider having it evaluated by a reputable coin dealer or professional grading service. Authentication and grading can provide important information about rarity, condition, and potential market value. The coin collecting community remains fascinated by stories of rare pennies selling for astonishing prices. Auction records demonstrate that collectors are willing to pay extraordinary amounts for truly exceptional examples. While most 1980 pennies are worth only face value or a small premium, the possibility of discovering a rare variety continues to fuel excitement throughout the hobby. This excitement is what makes coin collecting so rewarding. Every coin tells a story. Every collection represents a journey through history. And every roll of pennies contains the possibility of an unexpected surprise. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced collector, taking a closer look at your coins can be both educational and entertaining. You never know when an overlooked coin might reveal itself as something special. Today we are taking a close look at a fascinating coin that many people overlook every single day, the 1993 Lincoln 1-cent coin. At first glance, it may seem like just another ordinary penny sitting in a coin jar, piggy bank, or pocket change collection. But what if I told you that some 1993 pennies have attracted serious attention from collectors and that certain examples have sold for impressive amounts of money? In this video, we'll explore the history of the 1993 Lincoln cent, what makes some examples more valuable than others, the rare errors collectors search for, and how you can determine whether your coin deserves a closer inspection. Let's get started. The Lincoln cent is one of the most recognized coins in American history. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the coin became the first regular United States coin to feature a real historical figure. By 1993, the Lincoln cent had already become a staple of everyday commerce. Millions of Americans handled these coins daily without giving them much thought. Yet collectors know that even common coins can become valuable when certain characteristics are present. The obverse of the 1993 penny features the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. Above his head appears the motto "I am God we trust." To the left is the word liberty, and to the right is the date 1993. The reverse design displays the Lincoln Memorial, one of the most iconic structures in the United States. Above the memorial appears United States of America, while the denomination 1 cent is prominently displayed below. During 1993, billions of Lincoln cents were produced. Coins were struck at Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Philadelphia coins carried no mint mark, Denver coins featured a D-mint mark, and San Francisco produced proof coins specifically for collectors. Because so many were produced, most 1993 pennies found in circulation today are worth only face value. However, collectors are not simply looking for ordinary circulated examples. They are searching for exceptional condition, rare varieties, and unusual minting errors. One of the biggest factors affecting value is condition. A coin that has spent decades moving through circulation often shows scratches, discoloration, and wear. These examples generally carry little premium. On the other hand, coins preserved in pristine condition can command much higher prices. Collectors refer to these coins as mint state examples. The closer a coin is to perfect condition, the greater its potential value. This is where things become interesting. Professional grading services carefully evaluate coins and assign numerical grades. High-grade examples are much scarcer than most people realize. Even though billions of 1993 pennies were struck, very few survive in nearly flawless condition. Some top-grade 1993 Lincoln cents have sold for thousands of dollars at auction because collectors compete aggressively for the finest known examples. Now let's talk about the rare errors that excite coin collectors. Mint errors occur when something unusual happens during the manufacturing process. These mistakes create unique coins that stand out from ordinary examples. One type of error collectors search for is doubling. This can appear in the lettering, numbers, or design elements of the coin. When genuine doubling occurs, collectors often pay substantial premiums depending on the strength and rarity of the variety. Another sought-after category involves die cracks and die breaks. These occur when the metal dies used to strike coins begin to deteriorate. The resulting coins can display unusual raised lines or distinctive features that make them collectible. Collectors also watch for off-center strikes. These dramatic errors occur when the coin blank is not properly positioned during striking. Depending on how much of the design is missing, values can increase significantly. Broad strikes, clipped planchets, and other striking abnormalities also attract collector interest. Perhaps the most exciting possibility is the discovery of an extremely rare major mint error. Such coins can generate tremendous excitement in the numismatic community and occasionally achieve astonishing auction results. This brings us to the question everyone wants answered. Could a 1993 penny really be worth thousands of dollars? The answer is yes, but only under specific circumstances. An ordinary circulated 1993 penny is not likely to make anyone rich. However, a coin in exceptional condition, a rare certified variety, or a major mint error could potentially command a substantial premium among collectors. That is why experienced collectors recommend examining every coin carefully before spending it. Look closely at the date. Inspect the mint mark. Study the lettering. Check for unusual doubling. Examine both sides under good lighting. Even a small detail can make a tremendous difference in value. Many remarkable discoveries have started with someone simply taking a second look at a coin that appeared ordinary. If you believe you have found something unusual, consider consulting a reputable coin dealer or professional grading service. Authentication and grading can help determine whether your coin possesses characteristics that collectors value. Another important tip is proper storage. Coins should be handled by their edges whenever possible. Fingerprints, scratches, and environmental damage can significantly reduce value. Protective holders and coin albums are excellent tools for preserving condition. Remember, condition is often the difference between a coin worth a few cents and one worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Coin collecting remains one of the most popular hobbies in the world because every coin has a story. A simple penny can connect us to history, economics, craftsmanship, and the excitement of discovery. The 1993 Lincoln cent is a perfect example. While millions were produced, collectors continue searching for the finest examples and rare errors hidden among ordinary coins. That possibility keeps the hunt alive. Today we are diving into the fascinating story of the Liberty 1 cent 2017 coin, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors across the United States and around the world. Some rare examples and error varieties have generated tremendous excitement in the coin collecting community, causing many people to search through their spare change hoping to discover a hidden treasure. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest rare coin discoveries and value updates. The Lincoln 1 cent coin is one of the most recognizable coins in American history. For generations, Americans have carried these coins in their pockets without giving them much thought. Yet certain rare dates, minting errors, and unique varieties can transform an ordinary penny into a highly sought-after collectible. The 2017 Lincoln cent was produced to commemorate an important milestone. It marked the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint. Millions of these coins were struck and entered circulation, making them common in everyday commerce. However, as experienced collectors know, rarity is not always about the date itself. Sometimes the real value comes from unusual minting errors and exceptional preservation. When searching for a valuable 2017 1 cent coin, collectors pay close attention to several factors. The first factor is condition. Coins that appear nearly perfect, with strong luster and minimal signs of wear, can command much higher prices than circulated examples. Professional grading services carefully evaluate these characteristics and assign grades that help determine market value. Another important factor is minting errors. During the coin production process, mistakes occasionally occur. These errors can include off-center strikes, double designs, die cracks, clipped planchets, and other unusual features. Because these mistakes are uncommon, collectors are often willing to pay significant premiums for authenticated examples. Imagine finding a penny that appears slightly different from all the others in your collection. Perhaps the lettering looks doubled, or the design is not perfectly centered. To an untrained eye, it may seem insignificant, but to a knowledgeable collector, that unusual detail could represent a rare mint error worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The excitement surrounding valuable pennies has inspired countless stories of unexpected discoveries. People have reportedly found collectible coins in pocket change, inherited collections, old piggy banks, and forgotten storage boxes. These stories continue to fuel interest in coin hunting and collecting. One reason collectors love Lincoln cents is accessibility. Unlike many expensive collectibles that require substantial investment, anyone can start searching through pennies. Every handful of change offers the possibility of finding something unusual. While most coins will be worth face value, the thrill comes from the possibility that one coin may stand out from the rest. For the 2017 Lincoln cent, collectors typically inspect several key areas. They examine the date, lettering, portrait details, and reverse design. Magnification is often used to identify subtle characteristics that may not be visible to the naked eye. A simple coin magnifier can reveal fascinating details hidden within the design. Professional authentication is another crucial step. If you believe you have discovered a rare variety or error coin, it is important to have it examined by a reputable grading service. Authentication helps confirm the coin's legitimacy and can significantly increase buyer confidence in the marketplace. The coin collecting market has grown substantially in recent years. Online auctions, collector forums, and specialized dealers have made it easier than ever for enthusiasts to buy, sell, and research coins. This increased accessibility has introduced a new generation of collectors to the hobby. Many newcomers are surprised to learn that even modern coins can become valuable. While older coins often receive the most attention, Modern issues with rare errors or exceptional quality can also attract strong collector demand. The 2017 Lincoln cent serves as an excellent example of how contemporary coins can generate excitement within the hobby. When evaluating potential value, collectors generally consider rarity, demand, condition, and historical significance. A coin that scores highly in all four categories has the greatest potential for premium prices. This combination is what drives some coins to remarkable auction results. Of course, it is important to remain realistic. Not every unusual-looking penny is a rare treasure. Many coins show normal wear, damage, or discoloration that can sometimes be mistaken for valuable errors. Careful research and expert evaluation are essential before assuming significant value. Nevertheless, the possibility of discovering a rare coin continues to inspire collectors around the world. There is something exciting about knowing that a small piece of metal worth 1 cent at face value could hold much greater appeal to collectors.